getting it right every time. Which is why every hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken finger meal we serve is made just for you.
Raising Dave's chicken fingers. One love.
start back?
My first day was yesterday.
Okay.
Remember you said that I'm going to make more people mad?
What do you mean?
You said that I'm going to make more people mad?
You're going to?
Yes.
No, I don't think you're going to. I was more worried about maybe some of how we interact with other people. They may not really fully understand your behavior or some of the things that you do. So what do you mean?
You said that everyone makes people mad.
Yes, everyone does make people mad. Not that you make everyone mad, but not everyone is going to like you. That's also what I mean, right?
Okay.
Like there are certainly people who very much love me and very much like me, and there are also people who are not super fond of me. So, did you have some experiences with somebody that didn't like you already at school, or?
When I skipped the line, a bus driver said it looked like someone got mad at me.
Okay, you skipped the line. Yeah, that would be something that would probably make somebody upset. Did you not see them, or did you not ask them if you could go ahead, or what happened?
I didn't ask them.
Did you see them in front of you?
I guess.
Yes. Now, yes or no? Did you see them in front of you? If you saw them in front of you, then why did you walk in front of them and skip them?
You concerned about that?
Well, it's inconsiderate. You know what that means?
Yes.
What does that mean?
So if I be rude, how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about it?
Yes.
I don't think it's a matter about how I feel about it. If you're being rude, how do you feel about it? Like if I'm being rude to someone, if I'm being rude to them on purpose, I'm probably really mad. And I'm not going to be thrilled about how I'm acting later. But in the moment, I might not be thinking too much about how upset I am. You know how to play chess?
No.
No?
And so
You play Uno?
it did sound like you was mad.
What do you mean? So, are you worried if I ever get upset with you?
I get worried if
You get worried.
if the world get mad at me.
So you get worried if the world is mad at you. Okay.
Emoji.
What are you worried about the world saying about you if you were rude?
No, I just worried that they would feel annoyed.
Well, I mean, they might feel annoyed. You did kind of do something that was a little rude.
I did.
Well, when you skipped ahead of that person, that was kind of rude. How do you feel
I
about
didn't
it?
know that it was rude.
You didn't know that it was rude. Okay. So, like if we have a line, right?
Yes.
We have a line for a reason.
Yes.
Right? The person who is in front of you goes before you, right? The person who is after you goes after you, right? Unless the person in front of you says, hey, you can go ahead of me, you probably can't go ahead of them, right? And if you jump ahead of them without you talking to them or asking them, they're going to be upset about that, right? So you know how you got to come early today, right?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Your appointment was at 7.
Why 7?
Because that's what time your appointment was.
Wait. Why we always start at 6?
Well, you got to come early today because I didn't have a 6 o'clock appointment. This way, I get to see you. You're my last client. I get to go home at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. But it's going to be dark when I get home, and like if it's at 7.
Well, it's still summertime, so it's not going to be dark just yet. So,
Like
what?
at 8. At 8 it's like already dark.
Yeah, at 8 o'clock it's going to be dark. It's going to be getting dark at 8 o'clock, yeah, because it's the later part of summer. So, tell me something. What makes you worried about people being upset with you if you're rude?
Because I don't like to make people have that we're feeling. I don't like to give people that we're feeling.
Of what? You being mean to them? Or rude to them?
Yes.
Does that, if you're rude or mean to someone, does that mean you are a bad person?
No.
Are you worried are you worried that that's what they're going to think about you?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
So if you don't want them to be upset with you, then why do you worry about being a bad person then? Or why don't you worry about being a bad person if you worry about upsetting people?
Because I don't know. Because it's an explosive feeling.
What's an explosive feeling?
Frustration.
I mean, it can be. It can be an explosive feeling if you never really deal with those feelings, right?
So frustration is an explosive feeling, but sadness is a reigning feeling.
Sadness is a what feeling?
A reigning feeling.
A raining feeling?
Yes.
Okay, what do you mean?
Sad.
Okay. So it's a rainy feeling?
Yes.
Okay. So if sad is a rainy feeling, could it ever, if sad is a rainy feeling, then what does a flood mean?
Depression?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yes, depression. Like deep sadness. Sadness that lasts for a while. Very good. So if frustration is an explosive emotion, right? Is it a big explosion or is it a small explosion when you're frustrated?
It can be a big explosion.
It can be a big explosion. Yes, it can lead to anger or rage or some deep hurt feelings. But, it also could be, with frustration, it can also be things like, I'm a little frustrated at my clients before you didn't show up. Because, that didn't, I had just a bunch of time just to sit around. But, I'm not too upset about it. Right? So that's frustration versus
A nuclear frustration.
So if the frustration is nuclear, then it's well beyond frustration. That's rage. That's furious. That's incensed. That is like destructive, right? That's anger when it gets completely out of control, right? So are you worried that people are gonna be like that, like
No.
whenever you are rude?
No.
So you don't want them to feel frustrated at you. You want them to only feel good about you.
Yes.
Now, how realistic is that?
Unrealistic.
Why is it unrealistic?
Because you're not perfect.
Exactly. You're not perfect. What lets you know that you're not perfect?
What lets me know?
What lets you know that you're not perfect?
So, I didn't know that like AI told me that therapists not supposed to be angry.
Huh?
AI, like I think the internet say that the therapist not supposed to get angry.
Well, lesson number one, kid, never listen to don't listen to everything the internet says.
I thought like therapists, like it said, I think it said that therapists not supposed to get angry at people, like in sessions.
So, it's not that we're not allowed to be upset or angry. It's we are supposed to be able to control or manage what our anger looks like, right?
Okay.
It certainly does. That definitely doesn't mean that therapists don't get angry or that we're not allowed to get angry. I've been mad at my clients before. They've done and said some things that really, really, really made me mad.
What did they do?
Oh, I can't remember exactly, but some of them have done some things that have made me very, very upset. But I still have to control how I react whenever I am upset, right?
Okay.
That's kind of part of the job of a therapist is, yeah, I'm allowed to be upset, but I'm not allowed to punch one of my clients, right?
What about yelling?
No, yelling's yelling's usually just not good, period. Whether it's a therapist or not. Why should you not yell at people?
Because it's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful, yeah. It's disrespectful definitely in a lot of regards, right? What else?
Because it's too loud and harsh.
Yeah, it definitely can be harsh. That's a good answer. Yelling at people can be very harsh. It can make them feel really upset and down, right?
Why does it make them feel down?
Well, let's see. Let me answer that question.
Here are 5 things that happen when you yell at your kids that are actually teaching them not to listen to you and to act out. Here is why you need to avoid yelling to get your kids to listen. Number 1, when you yell, the boundary you set is you do not listen to me until I yell. I can ask 19 times, I can give reminders, I can be this, I can be nice, but you don't need to listen until I
reason
How
why
is that? Because
part of the reason why people cry or get upset when people yell is they start to feel unsafe. Right? Anybody ever yell at you before and it made you scared?
It made me mad.
Hmm?
It made me mad. Like my mother.
When somebody, mom got upset and yelled and it made you feel mad. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Why did it make you feel mad? So part of the reason why it probably made you feel mad is it activates the fight or flight response, right?
Yes.
Meaning, you know what fight or flight response is. It's a part of our brain that tries to protect us, from danger, right?
Yes.
If a car's coming at you, you're walking across the street, a car's coming at you, what are you gonna do?
Run away.
Okay, you might run away, right? There's a few different things that people may do if
Like I thought I was gonna get. I was trying to I was trying to go under shelter during because there was lightning today. Like I was trying to get under the building.
Was there lightning today?
Yes.
Where at? I don't remember it raining today.
Physics. Oh. When I get bored, I'm sad.
When you're bored, you're sad.
Yes.
Do you think about certain things when you're sad? Like when you just sit around, you have nothing to do, or there's certain things you think about?
Yes.
Like what?
Not being able to listen to music or watch videos.
Do you ever worry that people don't see you as a normal kid?
No.
No. Do you feel like you're a normal kid?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Interesting. How do you see you? Like if you wanted to paint a picture for me of how you see you, how do you see yourself?
Nice.
Okay. What else?
Friendly. Also, the bus driver said that he was going to be mean to me. I mean, it looked like he was going to be mean to me.
It looked like he was going to be mean to you, or he
Yeah.
actually was.
It looked like it.
So there's a difference, right? Take a look at my face. Do I look mean?
No.
Okay. Am I being mean?
No.
Okay. So there's a difference between what I believe is going to happen, right? Based on either somebody's looks, someone's voice, or whatever it is, right? There's a difference between what is going to happen or what I think is going to happen and what actually happens, right?
Yes.
So the bus driver probably was upset because you cut the line, but that doesn't mean that he's just going to be just mean because of this one situation. Did you apologize?
No.
apologize?
Yes.
So
You didn't think about it?
you didn't think about it?
No.
Okay. So maybe next time when we get on the bus tomorrow, maybe you apologize for how you cut the line today.
Okay.
So sometimes, a lot of times, how we keep people from not being mad at us is we take responsibility when we do stuff that hurts their feelings or that is mean or rude or when we hurt their feelings, right? If you yell at somebody, you shouldn't yell at them, but you also need to apologize for yelling at them. When we have moments where we don't quite do things the right way, doesn't mean we're a bad person. It just means that sometimes you gotta think a little bit more clearly.
Okay, so AI generate. So do you know that AI can generate a therapist, like teaching someone?
AI therapists will never, ever, ever compare to the real thing, man. I can say that with a lot of certainty. It'll never compare to the real thing.
It cannot.
Nope.
Like,
I have skills that a computer will never, ever be able to come up with.
no, it can generate images.
So can I. All I gotta do is run Google searches. But I also know how to take those images that I may use and rope it back into the conversation that we're talking about that an AI computer may never be able to do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so AI is like the same thing as a computer?
I mean, yeah, essentially. Yeah, essentially they're the same thing.
When I lost the video, I felt deep sadness compared to being bored.
Yeah. So losing a video felt almost the same kind of sadness as you did when you are bored and you don't really have anything to do?
No,
No. Does it feel close to the same?
it's worse.
It's worse?
Yes.
Okay. Why does it feel worse?
Because their memories.
Do memories last aside from just the videos?
No.
So it doesn't feel like, so like if you make a memory, right?
Yes.
It doesn't feel like the memory lasts outside of the video?
It's not like the memories that you still have. It's not as clear.
Well, no, it's not quite as clear. This is true. But we also don't want to rely on just videos or like making these videos to say that, okay, this memory now it doesn't exist because this video is gone. All right. I went to an exhibit for Prince a couple years ago when I was on vacation, and I lost a bunch of my pictures for it. But the memory of going is absolutely still in my mind.
How you lost the pictures?
I got a new phone, and the pictures didn't transfer over.
Why didn't it transfer?
Well, I don't know. That was like 3 phones ago. It just didn't. I was annoyed, but it's fine.
Do you know how to transfer data?
Of course I do. It just didn't transfer. But the point I'm trying to make is, do I still remember the experience?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I remember getting to see Prince's guitars and getting to ride on a replica of it, well, sit on a replica of his motorcycle and, you know, feel like I was in some of his classic music videos and got to listen to, like, demo music that he created, all that stuff, right?
And wasn't the iPhone that you had when you had those
No.
photos? Oh.
No, I'm not an iPhone guy. So, what do you know about boundaries?
Wait, so remember, so boundaries is when it's rules.
Kinda, yes, kinda. Is rules more so specific for person to person versus big rules that everybody follows? Not everyone's boundaries are exactly the same, right?
Yes.
So, I'm gonna show you this video.
Oh, I like Connect 4. I like Connect 4. So,
Hey, I heard fucking Francine at 4:45
Hey, Spark Motorsports. Today we're going to talk about something that's super easy to control for our students who are on the autism spectrum. But before we get started, I'd like you to stop. That's right, stop and close your eyes. Take a moment and think back to a time where you were someone who was completely overwhelmed. Where were you and how did you feel? Were you grumpy? Did you try to leave? Did you completely shut down? Wherever you were, you probably weren't at your best. Well, I want you to hold on to that memory as we take a look at today's video. Because today we're going to learn how to look at our environment with the perspective of others, including those who may be on the autism spectrum. And then we're going to learn how visual boundaries can make things so much better. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Hey, I found her. She looks upset. There's a lot going on in here. I wonder if she's feeling overwhelmed. What do you think is going to make it better? People who have autism or other developmental disabilities process the world differently. This means that environments like large, undefined spaces can sometimes be overwhelming or confusing. So if you have a student who's repeatedly trying to leave their area or trying to leave the classroom altogether, then this is a sign that they need help processing their environment. And a great place to start is by defining the visual boundaries. Today we're going to learn 3 easy techniques to do just that. Number 1, tape, stickers, and furniture. You want to help a child who has autism understand where you want them to stay, then define it on the floor. You can use painter's tape to actually mark the area where you want the child to go, or you can use other things like stickers or decals, such as these smiley faces, to show where you want the child to sit or stand. You can even arrange the furniture to create natural spaces. These techniques won't harm your floor, but they will give the child a visual reference to understand the boundaries. Now, be sure to explain the expectations too. Show the visual boundaries, and then say something like, "We don't go past the blue line during small group." Number 2, carpet squares. Want a visual boundary that moves with the child, and carpet squares are your new best friend. Children's and youth ministry is usually a place for the cause of action, and that means that children are expected to be in different places at different times. And that can be confusing. So one way to help is to have the visual boundary move with the child. Start by letting the child choose which carpet square they want to have, then let them know that the square will show them where they're supposed to be. During small group, place the square under their chair. Take it with you to large group and place it under their seat there too. If they go on the stage, that's right, bring it along. No matter where you want them to go, bring their square with them. This is a simple visual reminder to help communicate expectations. Number 3, something fun. Everyone likes something fun, so another great way to help a child understand where they should stay is by incorporating something that they love into the visual boundary. For example, if a child has a favorite thing like dinosaurs, you could put a dinosaur sticker on the floor or on the compass square and say something fun like, let's sit with the Brontosaurus. This will not only help the child know where to go, but also make them want to do it too. So that's some pretty good stuff today, but there's one more thing before you go. The next time you're in the library, stop to take a look around the room, and this time from the perspective of a child who processes the world differently. Keep in mind when you do. Kids who are on the autism spectrum or those who have developmental disabilities often are more sensitive to their environment. They often struggle to pick up on social cues, and some will elope, which means to run away when they feel overwhelmed. And many request this conversation as a reminder. Now, take a look around your room and imagine it filled with children on a typical Sunday morning. Are any children who may have a developmental disability expected to stay in the part of the room that is louder or brighter than the other parts? Does the area where you wish them to stay have a visual boundary that shows them where they should go or where they should not go? Or is it assumed that they'll know what to do by following the other children? Are they asked to stay near any exits that could be tempting to run away through? And what visual reminders can you put in place to boundaries and expectations? Helping children who have autism adapt to their environment doesn't have to be hard. Sometimes the simplest things can make the biggest difference. So let's get started. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.
So part of the reason why I did that is like boundaries. Like what are like boundaries that we need to address for ourselves, right? Like little things that we do or that we say that we may not should do or say, or like okay, so you cut in line in front of somebody today, right? Did you break a boundary?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
More information.
Okay. What boundary did you break?
There's a name to it?
Hmm?
There's a name to it?
Well, not so, yeah, kind of, right? So in this instance, the boundary that you broke was that you were, that you cut in line, right? So that was a rule, right? You cut in front of the person in front of you and took their turn, right? Excuse me. Now, something also I want you to think about is this, right?
Yes.
Well, how do you feel like you connect with people best, right? How do you make friends best with people? Or is it hard to make friends with people?
I do that by I do that by they like come up to me and then like they talk to me.
So how can you show somebody that that you are actually interested in their conversation? This may be something we talked about before, but how do you show that you're interested in them attention and listening to them when you're talking to them?
By responding.
Yes. But here's something we might not have discussed. What speaks more words or speaks more? Like, which one is more important to people? Your words or your body language?
Body language.
Body language. You can respond to somebody and never look them in the eye, and that person will feel like you were not paying attention to them at all. You know why? I'll give an example, right? For you, it feels like, does it ever feel hard to just look at people when they're talking?
Maybe.
Maybe. Now, take a look at me, right? If you're talking to me and I'm looking like this, yeah, does it feel like I'm paying attention to you?
No. It looked like I was mad.
No, not mad. But does it look like I'm paying attention to you?
No.
No. So, number one thing that shows people that you're paying attention is eye contact. You ain't gotta stare at them the entire time. But if you're making a little bit of eye contact with them to let them know that you're listening and that you're engaged, they're gonna feel like you're actually listening to them or that you're actually talking to them. If you're like this the whole time,
No.
they're gonna feel like you're ignoring them. And that might make them upset. So here's
One time someone actually ignored me. Someone ignored me and then they said, I swear, when I keep asking the same question.
They got upset because you kept asking them the same question.
Yes.
What is there a reason why you kept asking them the same question?
Because I tried to get her attention.
So if general rule of thumb, right? If you try to get somebody's attention like more than twice, either they're busy or they don't want to talk or they're ignoring you on purpose. What should you do?
Ask them, are you okay?
Maybe. If what you have to say is not super important, and we're just trying to just get their attention and just try to talk to them because you want their attention, them not answering you is probably their way of saying, I don't want to talk right now. Or what you're doing or saying or what you're trying to do is either bothersome or you're trying to get attention and I'm not feeding into that, right? Sometimes people just do stuff and do stuff and do stuff and do stuff and do stuff to get people's attention, right? Like, I'll give you a great example of that.
How did she respond? How did she respond?
She yells at him.
Can I see it?
So why does she respond like that?
Because the sound is loud.
Yeah. What else? Why else did she respond like that?
She was tired.
Because sometimes we don't want to be bothered and we don't want to talk when we're tired. So if you keep asking somebody to get their attention, but they don't want to talk, or they don't respond to you the first time, now we're kind of crossing a boundary, right? Stewie had been crossed the boundary. By 3 times of asking his mama to respond to him, he should have walked away. Because it's clearly evident she's tired. She doesn't want to talk right now. She doesn't want to be bothered right now. I actually don't have anything important to say or do. I'm just wanting to be annoying and I want attention from her. So I'm just going to keep pestering her, right? Social skills comes into play when you have to deal with what we call self-management, right? Self-management is managing your own behavior in social situations, right? So if you feel like you really need to get somebody's attention, if it's an emergency, that's one thing, right? You're like, versus you just want to get their attention just to talk to them, and they don't want to talk. Are people allowed to say I don't want to talk?
Yes.
Absolutely. They are allowed to say I don't want to talk right now.